Long ago, in a coastal town, there lived a young woman named Sarah. She was beautiful and talented, but she had a dark secret that haunted her. She was obsessed with the ocean and spent all her free time exploring the beaches and rocks. One day, she came across a local legend that said there was a cave hidden in the cliffs that led to a buried treasure. Sarah was fascinated by the story and decided to go looking for it. She spent days exploring the cliffs, looking for the hidden cave. Finally, she found it and went inside. The cave was dark and damp, and there were bones and rusty cloth scattered on the floor. But Sarah was determined to find the treasure, so she kept going. She finally came to a large room where she saw a large wooden chest filled with gold and gems. She was excited and began to fill her pockets with the treasure. Just then she heard a noise behind her. She turned around and saw a strange creature standing before her. It was a sea monster, half man and half fish, with scales and tentacles for arms. It stared at her with cold, strange eyes. Sarah was petrified with fear, but she managed to pull herself together and ran towards the exit. She ran through the cave, fleeing from the pursuing creature. She finally made it outside and ran along the beach until she reached the town. She went straight to the police and told them her story. The police didn't believe her, thinking that she had just imagined the whole thing. Sarah knew they were wrong, but she didn't know how to prove to them what she had seen. She took her friend's advice and decided never to return to the cave. She lived the rest of her life in fear, wondering if the creature was real, or if it was just her mind playing tricks on her. She could never forget this terrifying experience, and it haunted her for the rest of her life. She couldn't help but wonder what had happened to that strange creature. Was it still trapped in that cave, or did it come out to terrorize others? In time, Sarah realized that no one believed her, and she decided not to talk about it anymore. She lived alone, avoiding beaches and caves, but she could not forget this terrifying experience. She spent her nights awake, wondering if the creature would appear in her nightmares. Sarah died alone. Her story was forgotten, and no one remembered the hidden cave and the strange creature. But there were rumors that, at night, screams and growls could be heard coming from the cliffs. Some say it was the creature that still haunted the place, waiting for a next victim to lure into its underwater kingdom. Thank you for listening to this story. If you also like to write stories to tell them, then do not hesitate to send us your written or told story by yourself to the email address located in the description. Don't forget to subscribe for new stories. See you soon.